everything you hear, okay, whether it's right, wrong, whether it's political, I have no idea, but everything you hear says that the milk market is what? It's flooded, saturated, right? I was thinking of an S word, maybe not that one, but saturated is the word I was looking for, right? Let's edit, okay.
If you're from the ag industry, you're very familiar with winter meetings. The tour, right? Going on the tour. From a King's Agriseed aspect, what do you like about winter meetings? What's the purpose of them? Why do you do them?
Really, these meetings are about trying to put together the pieces on the farm. So we try to educate on the products. We really are not selling at our meetings. It's just education of how we can farm better.
They come together as a community. We try to do these in local communities, engage the local dealer, and allow them to come out, invite their customers, and then sort of dialogue about what some of the challenges are and what some of the things are that we're facing. With the theme this year of farming through adversity, I think there's always adversity in farming, and for the past few years there's been a lot more adversity, I think, both financially and weather-related adversity, and we're really trying to focus in on that topic and make sure that's something we do a good job covering. For me, one of the most important things is hearing feedback from the producers so that we can plan and move forward based off of what they say their struggles and challenges are.
And get a make clear picture. How many dairymen do we have in the room? So a pretty good chunk, okay? So you don't have, as dairymen or anybody who's feeding anything, you don't have the luxury of saying, you know what, corn price sucks, I think I'll plant beans. It's not an option, right? You have to have something to feed. Whether you choose that to be corn silage or not, I mean, you've got to maybe have some options there, but overall, your acres have got to be used for feed, or you've got to buy feed, or you've got to buy corn silage or whatever, right? So we know that if we're going to have to do it, there's ways that we can limit our risk. There's ways that we can and make sure we're not making ourselves too out there for potential issues, okay?
So I think the most important part of the winter meetings is just the education part, regardless of what is going on right now. Being able to identify with the farm about their biggest struggles.
So here's another little tidbit. Anybody know what an acre furrow slice is? So an acre furrow slice is about a 6-inch deep layer of soil across an acre.
The first fertilizer dollar should always be spent on lime, because that'll give you the most bang for the buck. And lime is a fertilizer. That's why on most soil types, I would never recommend doing more than about a ton per acre per application. Even if the soil test calls for more, about a ton is all you can metabolize in one season. And if you throw 2 tons out there and skip a season, you're skipping some fertilizer value.
The greatest thing I think about the meetings is simply just getting our producers educated on what products are going to help them out on their individual farms.
Okay, but what do we do to mitigate some of that from a hybrid selection standpoint? So we're going to spend a few minutes and talk about the advantages of using multiple hybrids. Okay, and I mean this sincerely. It'll sound like a joke, but I really do mean it. I don't care if you're planting 10 acres of corn, 100 acres of corn, 1,000 acres of corn. You need to mitigate your risk. You need to be planting at least 2 to 3 different hybrids. Okay, and we're going to talk about why and why that's important. You've got your King's people here. They can answer anything just as well as I can, and if there's something they can't, they've got my cell phone. So if you guys don't have anything else for me, I'm going to go home. All right, thanks guys. All right, so we are finished up here in New York. We had 3 great meetings, great turnout at all 3 meetings. King's has done a wonderful job of promoting and talking through farming through adversity. But it's been a great time, but I'm ready to go home and get out of snow and cold. So, ready to go, guys?
Yes.
Let's go home.